Today, we are back doing product reviews, pros, cons, my thoughts, and of course, would I buy it again? Today, we look at the Dyson Hot+Cool Pure Link, air purifier, heater, and fan. It's a mouthful, but it offers a lot. Let's get started. So I purchased this fan as a Christmas gift for my husband this past December. We both prefer to sleep with a fan on our bedside table blowing right in our face. My apologies to our allergist, who would not be very happy that we do this, especially since she recommends against it. So my husband's previous fan had just quit working. It went through this period where it would just so loudly squall and then slowly get ramped up. You would beat on the thing. We put WD-40 in it. We cleaned it. We've done so many things, and it gave up the ghost and just said no more. We also frequently deep clean our fans for all the hair and dust buildup that just happens in our home, and especially from the air being sucked through the back of the fan. It was never enough. We could never get them fully clean. And after doing a lot of research and wanting not only a fan but a purifier, we found the Dyson Hot+Cool Pure Link. It works with Alexa, has an app, heats, cools, purifies, so many different things. And even better, our allergist recommends the Dyson fan because it doesn't swirl the dust in the room or collect dust, and it's easy to wipe out. So originally this fan cost $499. I found a fantastic sale with free shipping. It ended up costing us only $405 after taxes, shipping, and everything was all taken care of. And then all I could do was hope that it was as good as advertised. We received it just before Christmas and have used it almost daily since. The only times we haven't used it are when we're traveling because it is too bulky to take with us. So we are at 9 months of using this and are ready to give our pros, cons, and thoughts on this item. Pros. So it is very easy to clean. I take my vacuum and I vacuum off any loose dust that is in the opening at the top where the air comes out, and then I take a disinfectant wipe and wipe it down. Simple as that. There's no blades to try to get in or a grate to try to get through because there's no blades. And this means that I can regularly clean it and help it last longer. So we were recently sick. I was able to wipe it out and disinfect it so that we don't keep getting ourselves sick. And then about once or twice a month, I take apart the filter and vacuum out the purifier and get all of that cleaned up so it keeps purifying at the best level. The big one, our allergist is willing to recommend it. We both have some crazy allergies, deal with asthma and lung issues, so we need to be careful of things we use and products and not making things worse. It has a great range of speed and settings. So this fan can go from a setting 1, which is very low, to 10, which just is like a wind tunnel. It's so fast. Most tableside fans only have 3 settings, low, medium, and high. And with this fan, even though it has all those settings, we typically leave it in setting number 4 because that's plenty. It keeps it just right for our needs. It oscillates and tilts like a fan. So you can have it rotating around the room. You can aim it a little bit lower or higher so that it's not directly in your face if you like it that way. One of my favorite features is that it has a night mode, so the light doesn't illuminate the entire room. I'm sensitive to light when it comes to sleep, and this allows me to continue sleeping without it being this bright white light all over the room at night. It has a remote that magnetizes to the top of the device, so it's a little easier to keep track of. It also is compatible with Alexa, so I can tell her to turn it on, turn it off, whatever we're needing to do. And it even has its own app for mobile devices. Cons: it is very, very tall. And while it tilts forward, it's not quite enough to reach your face or the head of the bed if your bed is low. Only recently, after purchasing our adjustable beds that are seated much higher, has my husband stated that he has started to feel the fan on his face. Most of the time I feel it on my side of the bed, but he doesn't feel it on his. It is somewhat large and heavy, so it takes up about half of his nightstand. For sitting on a table, because it's too short to sit on the floor as a floor fan, it is almost too big for the nightstand. Personally, I would like for them to come out with a smaller, simpler version that's intended for a nightstand or a small room, small table type setup. Biggest one, it is expensive. Yes, it does a lot of great things, but it's still a lot of money. And we only use a limited number of those features regularly. We aren't going to turn on the heat during the summer, and there's only a limited number of days in the winter that we even want to use it. And also, while it's Wi-Fi enabled and smart device compatible and all of that type of thing, it has limited features that you can control with those apps. So you can't turn on the heat. You can only turn it up or down in a certain degree. You can turn on and off the night mode, but that's kind of the limit. There's not much else you can control with it. My thoughts. So overall, I think this is a great concept. Dyson and fan technology have come so far over the last few years. However, with the bulkiness, overall use, and price point, I feel like there's still a lot of improvement that can be done. Would I buy it again? Yes. It is still the best fan we own, allergist approved, and I absolutely love how easy it is to clean compared to every single other fan in our house. If you liked today's video, check out this one where I review our Dyson V15 Detect Vacuum, or this one where I decorate our home for fall. Until next time, bye.